¿Y qué pasa, hermanos? Bienvenidos a un nuevo videito. En esta ocasión les traigo una partida online, así es, peleando contra una persona real. Yo traigo al personaje de Larry Holmes y estoy luchando contra la leyenda Muhammad Ali. La verdad es que los dos grandes peleadores, en su momento, claro, parecía que bailaban sobre el cuadrilátero. Ustedes se van a dar cuenta que comienzo dominando la pelea. Comencé a grabar desde el segundo round. Estoy dominando la pelea bastante a gusto, bastante bien, pero me desespero porque parece que no le hago absolutamente nada. Aunque sí, se le estaba haciendo daño. Pero bueno, me desesperé, me acerqué demasiado. Comencé a pelear solo con los puños y no con la cabeza, hermanos. Y terminó dándome la vuelta. Y bueno, el final tienen que verlo. Espero que les guste, hermanos, es la pelea casi completa. Recuerden que este juego es un Disputed. Salió este mismo año, es un Early Access, lo puedes encontrar en Steam. Solamente está para PC de momento. Pero se vienen cosas muy buenas, muy interesantes y muy ricolinas, mis hermanos. Dejen su like, suscríbanse. Y nos vemos en el siguiente videito. Goodbye.
There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
A couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to win.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch the score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. The bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Neither man really defending themselves. Gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice counter shot. Right punch. Nice counter shot with the right hand. I'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. And a counter left. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Counter shot lands. Gotta let your hand hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Big Larry Holmes got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
That's all you think they're playing tiddlywinks. This is the fight game. When you get in there, you get into fight. The fans are paying their money to watch you fight. We're sat here to talk about you fight. The tournament in there.
Well, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. It's now or never. The clock is ticking. This is his big chance. Looks like they're out of trouble. Jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice job landing that left counter punch. What would you tell me? Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Big shot, and down goes Ali. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Oh, that punch.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Only catching air with that hook. Neither man really defending themselves. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Huge momentum since the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky leg. And that's here, away from getting stopped.
Boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work, that's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work, that's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. He fails to score with that left hook. down. Lucky that hook didn't score. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. Both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Good counter left hand there. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Fantastic punch. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as... There's the bell to start round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin, a pickpocket.
Nice exchange here from both men. Both trying for a knockout. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Lands with the right counter. Whoa! That knockdown is going to be, we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Push it up, get on with the job.
And there's the bell for round 9. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff.
Well, the instant assassin in some trouble here. Thought we were going to see the finish there. You'd like to see more jabs. Good left counter that lands. Insane action. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You have a fight that's got great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Not a lot of big Larry Holmes got rocked. A much better game plan here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Great counter right hand there. Well, he is in. Here comes the 10th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't win.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though. Swing and a miss with that hook. Missed him with that uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it and you've got to be confident.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. And there's the bell to start round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Just misses with that uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left hook just missed. Both men step back for just a moment. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Gotta let your very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the top. We thought we would have made it to 12. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. He gets out of the way of that left hand. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
On the right. Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Good counter punching from both these athletes.